Mary, so tell me about your organization, America's Future.
Oh, America's Future is going to be celebrating 80 years, 2026, along with the 250th anniversary of this country. We are 80 years old, 1946, fighting communism, fighting our enemies, telling the American people what, about, standing strong for our faith, family, and freedom, as you see in the back here. We are doing projects across the nation, fighting cases in the Supreme Court, and honoring so many grassroots champions and so forth, great heroes. My brother and I, General Flynn is the chairman of this board, and had the privilege and honor to be the executive director and let me come on and take this organization to where it is now. So
absolutely,
it's really amazing.
One of the impressive folks that you're going to be handing an award to is Wyatt Hendrickson. He is a United States Air Force Academy graduate, currently serving as a second lieutenant, of course. Wyatt, welcome, and glad to have you here. You were an NCAA champion, and President Trump came and watched you wrestle, right? This is a big deal, and there's the match. You win. What weight were you wrestling, by the way?
Heavyweight, 285 pounds.
285 pounds of pure steel. Listen, folks, I ask on this program a lot, who do you want in your foxhole? I want Wyatt in my foxhole, all right? When things get tight, that's who I want. Tell me about that experience of winning, first of all, the dedication, the hard work, and having the president there and your chance to meet him.
Oh, my goodness. So actually, because of COVID, they in the NCAA, they give you one extra year of eligibility. And at the Air Force Academy, I wasn't able to use it while I was there. So as you can see, I'm in a cowboy singlet. So I actually decided to come here to Oklahoma State University. The program I'm in is called WCAP, which is the World Class Athlete Program. They're the ones that allowed me to go ahead and get that extra year. And someone helping, he's in the background here in this video, Senator Mullen, Mark Wayne Mullen, amazing man. He stepped in my corner and said, hey, let's make this happen. And he's like, this guy's going to be a national champion. And as we can see, what happened is I was finally given that chance to go and make it happen. So it was such a surreal moment, just having the president there watching and winning that match and going over there. It was something special that I'm obviously going to remember that event for the rest of my life.
Mark Wayne Mullen looks like a guy I could have my foxhole, too. He looks like he's built pretty well to stand resistance. Am I wrong? That guy's put together pretty well.
He's built very tough.
Yeah. So how important is it to you when you look around? You obviously won. You hear the national anthem. You've got the flag. You meet the president, Wyatt. But you see a lot of people insult this country. You're a United States Air Force Academy graduate. You obviously have great pride in this country and the people in it. What do we need to do, in your estimation, to return that patriotism, to stand up and say, God bless America?
Absolutely. For me, it's always been about God, country, and wrestling. And I decided to go to the United States Air Force Academy for a reason. Obviously, wrestling was a big part of my entire life. It's been my entire life. But along the way, I wanted to make some decisions where, like, hey, how can I serve this country? And for some people, it's not joining the military. It's doing everything they can on the civilian side. But for me, I felt, hey, for me to try to make America the best America it can be, I want to serve. I want to sign up to serve this great country. And I think we just need more of that. A lot of people kind of get sidetracked really easily. And I think they forget that we're united together. And I'm going to do everything I can, whether it's just telling people about Jesus Christ or telling people about how much pride I have in this country. It's really important for me to spread that word to every single person I meet. And that's what I've been trying to use my platform for as well. Just get back to our roots. Like, we're one nation under God. And the more we get away from that, stuff gets worse. So I just want to keep, spreading the good news. Wyatt,
you are a remarkable human being. I'm just going to say that. I can see why you were designated to receive this award. Barry, tell me what it takes to be the recipient of one of these Champions for America awards. Obviously, I can see it in Wyatt. It oozes patriotism. He has faith in God. He has faith in this country. He has faith in his neighbors. I love it. What does it take to be a recipient?
Well, General Flynn has champions in every single state all across this nation. And, we just chose some really incredible people that we really want people to understand that, you don't have to come from much in life to be a champion. And Wyatt has, this strength, this courage, this fortitude to really keep fighting, and we need to fight for this country because it's very important, the survival of this country. We all know there's so many threats against this country, and we want to honor Wyatt for what he stands for, and young people need to understand that it is important to stand up for this country, and we really appreciate Wyatt.
Mary, you said that your organization, America's Future, is 80 years old. That would have put it in 1945, the end of World War II. Why was it established?
1946.
Okay, 1946. Yep. I was off by a moment. But the fact of the matter is, you've been fighting for this country for 80 years. Why was it established in the first place?
It was established through entrepreneurs, military guys, retired, and writers, many very, very talented people, that they were very much trying to warn the American people of the infiltration of, there were over 1,000 card-carrying communist groups in this country right before the Cold War. So that's what they were doing. They were trying to tell the American people to really stand up. This was an infiltration in communism. So here we are 80 years later, and what we can see, we see what is happening. And there's more
facing
threats
the same
today.
thing. We're facing the same thing today, maybe more acutely